people look at him and they think, well, that obviously means he's a very cheesy player. Not the case. Naama is perfectly capable of playing really, really long macro games where he continues to keep a hold of almost all of his macro responsibilities. Not a problem whatsoever. In fact, I really like it because Naama's style of play is unpredictable. And you never know when that attack is going to come because he is prone to bringing SCVs with it. And that makes Naama such a difficult opponent to face. Really incredible stuff comes out of him on a regular basis. So very, very, very formidable opponent, and HasuObs needs to be so careful of him, which is why he's actually dropped a game and he needs to think about playing very carefully indeed. Second pylon on the cliff edge in case he needs to warp anything low down a little bit later on in the game as well. In the meantime, Naama going to be able to get the scout off into the main base. Sees that the cybernetics core has gone down. Nothing too much out of the ordinary here. I actually have a funny story about Naama, because in EPS Berlin we were all staying in the same hotel. And even during breakfast, because breakfast is an all-you-can-eat buffet, right? They have like continental breakfast. They've got the fruit down. They have, you know, all your like croissants and baked goods. It was pretty tasty. Some cold cuts, meat and cheese. Really, really nice stuff. And then Naama comes in and he sits down. And there's like a couple of the casters. I think Bly was there as well. Slivko, I think, was at breakfast. Goody was as well. Oh, and by the way, Proxy Barrack. So it looks like Naama is going to be going for some sort of interesting stuff on this map. Which ties into the story quite well. So we all sort of sat together at breakfast. And there was an orange juice machine. And you can go and get as much orange juice as you want from this machine. There's really no limit at all. You just finish your orange, you go back, you finish it again. Naama doesn't do that. He came in. He came into the room, he sat down, he got his food, and then, ooh, as this zealot looking like he's probably going to be toast, he came into the room, to the breakfast buffet, and then got 2 glasses of orange juice and sat down. We said, why do you get 2 glasses of orange juice? And he had absolutely no answer for it. And the answer is that he even all-ins the breakfast buffet. He doesn't just get a single glass of orange juice, he has to get everything at once and then sit down. So we had a pretty good laugh there. And, it doesn't look like this game is going to be terribly different as... Holy moly, moly, moly. What is going on here? Dear, oh dear, oh dear. It looks like this barracks is going to be floating towards... Please tell me it's just going to be the very edge of the base. Oh, good God, he's actually going to try and disrupt the gas. What is going on? Here comes the Naama train, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 3, the lower bracket. He's trying to get the units to move away from the ramp. The barracks is going to be able to block that gas mining. It has landed. A Marine is probably going to be coming out of it. It is indeed. HasuObs must be wondering what the hell is going on at this point, and he sees it. The Naama train is coming up his ramp, and here we go. It is not going to be a very long game number 3 here in the lower bracket. Is HasuObs actually going to go out of the tournament like this? I don't know. More Marines now coming out. We have 5 Marines and a 6 coming out of that barracks that has landed in the mineral line of HasuObs, who is now in a world of trouble. We need to see an SCV come back and finish this bunker. Naama is arguably making a little bit of a mistake right now. Oh, and he's picking apart the pylons, but HasuObs' 3 stalkers out now 2, and he's pulling all his probes to try and attack here as well. The Marines need to stutter step back. He needs to be so careful, and if the bunker was complete, this would be game over, but it's not. Naama did not complete the bunker. More Marines, though, are popping out, and this may or may not be enough. A lot of probes going down here, but almost all of the SCVs have disappeared, trying to chase away those stalkers. The number of workers currently is 16 to 13 in favor of HasuObs, and now Naama continues to make the bunker. This is an absolutely crazy scene we're seeing here at the World Championship Series. This pylon is all that stands between HasuObs and death right now, and he needs to be oh so careful. The first bunker is about to complete. He will be able to get this in. A zealot does get warped in, but oh no, the bunker's not complete. Okay, there we go. 4 Marines into the bunker, SCV moving away, and the stalkers giving chase, rightly so, so that another bunker cannot go down. And has HasuObs managed to hold off Naama? Naama really needed to do more with that attack. He's got a lot of units at this bunker, and it looks like HasuObs is just going to bum rush it for a little bit here, but that is not going to work out too well at all. Naama trying his best to finish this game off, but HasuObs just doing such a good job. One of his gateways is still unpowered. This pylon is all that stands between HasuObs and death. This is absolutely insane. Oh my goodness. Oh no, the Zealot is actually a very big unit to lose as well, because that's the one that keeps all the Marines running. And now he's going to try and pick apart the pylon here, but a second one already going down from HasuObs. He knows exactly what's coming. More and more Marines being trained here at the at the barracks. Could this be it? We have probes mining at the natural expansion. Naama could have sent a couple of Marines there to disrupt this, but Hasu is getting an awful lot more mining done than he otherwise would have, and I'm now beginning to think that this game is going in HasuObs' favor. The longer this is delayed, the more Naama will not be able to break down HasuObs, because he is mining at the natural, and Naama has not been able to do very much against it. He's worried that the bunker will go down if he doesn't leave it alone. He doesn't have another SCV here, and HasuObs is trying to go for the kill move on the bunker. It's burning, so there is no way back for him now. The bunker does get destroyed. It's unable to be salvaged, and Naama is being pushed back here. 35 to 34 supply. HasuObs did an incredible amount of damage there, but so did Naama. Both of these guys really going at it. Now the Zealots are going to be able to clean up the Marines. Naama, don't forget, brought a lot of SCVs with that attack. What is the worker count currently like? 21 to 20 in HasuObs' favor. There was absolutely no point there talking about any sort of build orders or anything like that, because we all knew that at some point that was going to come. And now we have the 4-gate pressure coming out from HasuObs, who has a pylon in the natural expansion of Naama. He has 2 Nexi out on the field. Naama trying to get a bunker up in the front of his natural, but he does not see that in fact we have more units popping by here. A sentry stopping additional units from coming in from the high ground, and that could be enough. HasuObs looking like he is going to be taking this series 2-1. Naama with an incredible timing attack early on in the game, floating that second barracks into the base of HasuObs. The bunker completes, but there are no units to get put in it, and Naama is down to 23 supply versus the 48 of HasuObs. This supply depot is going to go down, and I'm afraid this is the end of the road for Fnatic's Naama in this particular tournament. A lot of Zealots there able to soak up those SCVs really well indeed, doing so much damage. Naama now down to under 10 supply. GG, and HasuObs with an incredible game number 3 hold there from Naama, taking that. Now Naama, wow. Naama might have been able to take that with a couple more better sort of micro decisions. He didn't finish the first bunker until very, very far. HasuObs didn't have a sentry, so that was a really good push from Naama. And Naama perhaps could have kept 2 Marines on the low ground, for example, to make sure that the probes at the natural expansion of HasuObs didn't mine. That was so close to working there for Naama, and that really goes to show why he's such a dangerous player. But at the end of the day, advancing 2-1, HasuObs is going to be able to take the victory. What an incredible game we saw there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad you stuck around. We saw that incredible excitement. We'll be right back with the next match after this commercial break. Don't go anywhere.